Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Pedro,
I'm Larissa.
and from the partnership team, as Pete mentioned. So we had the pleasure to talk a little about our ebankIT marketplace, which is something that we are very excited to talk about. Um, and I know that, following up Pete, we are already thinking about drinks, or try to keep it short. For the guys, for our partners and customers online, I think Paula is going to serve some drinks in the metaverse. So she's taking care of that. So ebankIT marketplace. What does that mean for us? So it's really about connecting our partner financial institutions to our partner fintechs. Okay. So it's collaboration, fostering innovation. Okay, and it actually is all about creating that innovation through that speed. Okay, for us, and that touches on three main aspects. Okay, so it's leveraging those fintechs as a way to create that innovation. Okay, so for FIs, it's about discovering the right solution for the right partner, right, for the right problem that they have right now that they're trying to solve, and of course for our fintech partners is also about being discovered. Okay, it's about being in contact, in the same room, in the same conversation that they should. It's also a great way for our financial institutions to discover new technology, right? It's leveraging, we are in touch with the trends, as we all saw today, so we are bringing new partners as much as we can to the marketplace, so that's a great way for you to be exposed to new innovation, okay? As this is a collaboration between us and our partners, we are bringing that value into the ebankIT marketplace. We are investing jointly with our partners, and that means that for the FIs to deploy that specific solution, it's a faster time to value because we are putting in the time, we are building that connector into the two solutions. So that means faster deployment for the FIs and faster deployment for our fintech partners. Overall, that means more impact, and less cost because all of the above, right? So it's that connector, it's that technology, fostering everything in a way that makes sense for everyone. Oh, and how do we bring that to the ebankIT marketplace? And it's through the native openness of our platform, right? The architecture, and we saw yesterday and from the presentations today, it's very open. It's of course API driven, following with all the trends and etc. And it follows that this is already before the marketplace was happening. This connectivity, this easiness to connect, and our delivery team will vouch for that, was already happened within our projects. So the marketplace takes it up a notch and brings into the native releases of the platform, all of those connectors, which again bring us back to all of those benefits that we saw just now. These are accelerators, connectors, built on top of the solution, on top of the core platform that we call it. So these are optional by their nature, but are a great way to accelerate these new features, new innovations, something to get excited about. We heard yesterday someone talk about, year on year, there's something new to be excited about, and this is a great way to leverage on that, okay? But of course, it's not only technology, it's something that's being supported by our academy and within, bringing and building a common denominator of knowledge, and that also speeds up and brings that reassurance for our FI partners, okay? So what that means is conceptually, what we have is something like this, right? The ebankIT platform sitting on the bottom. Think of it, your solution as a puzzle, a Lego that you're going to build with the right pieces. The ebankIT platform is always the bottom piece, which is the common denominator there. We're going to bring a new connector to a new add-on for that specific fintech that I want to integrate within my final solution. I can also, of course, build custom ones into the final objective that I want to achieve. We also have the region layer concept, which accelerates even more some of the transactions and UI that supports some of the must-have/nice-to-have functionalities that I want to bring. And again, this is something that ebankIT is bringing in terms of investment to specific markets, right? And again, also, but leveraging the ability to customize those specific areas, okay? And the UI to put it all on top and to bring that experience to your consumers, that's what you're aiming for. A couple of examples, right? So how, bringing a new onboarding capacity within your digital solution, putting the platform on the bottom, bringing the ebankIT add-on for onboarding, which is something that we have ourselves developed into the marketplace, optional model, as some of our customers will know, and then bringing outside pieces that are KYC and ID regulation, for example, which are mandatory, as we know, will be very region-specific, as we also know. So bringing the right partner for the right region to cover that, we have that accelerator baked into the solution, and you're ready to go. Put the UI on top, and you have your onboarding, right? Loans or credit, as we saw with one of our partners already today, is also a very important topic. And again, leveraging on the digital platform ebankIT on the bottom, putting the connector, for example, for our friends at its credits on top, and then the UI, okay? The also important twist here is the ebankIT technology allows our partners to develop using the ebankIT native technology and to bring their functionality into the technology itself, right? So the UI, this means that the UI, in terms of UI, customer experience is a much more seamless experience, okay? Larissa?
Yes. Thank you, Pedro. So after that, the explanation that Pedro gave us, I'm just gonna give a quick overview of what is the marketplace, not so conceptually as Pedro did, but more like how it happens, how it works in the real world. So I'm gonna talk about the current offerings, and for the sake of time, of course, I cannot go over all the partners that we do have integrations with. So I'm gonna focus on some partners that are key and that already have integration in categories, in different categories that we can show easily here. But as you can see here in the screen, we have partners that, if not all, all of them you already know or familiar with. And that is something it's really important to say, because in the marketplace we have two different streams, right? We have the core, where Pedro well put that we sit on top, right, of the core, and we have all those Lego pieces put together to deliver the omni-channel platform. And we have as well the other type of marketplace that are just complement the offer that we already have. So we hear a lot, specifically here at ebankIT, that we are out of the box omni-channel digital platform, right? And that is true, but it is also true that we bring our partners to the table when we need to complement and implement and make a better, a more complete solution to the financial institutions when needed, right? As I said, I'm gonna talk briefly about 4 examples that I value a lot, and for that matters, I'm gonna show a quick demonstration of how I really summarize less than a minute, 2 minutes, so you can actually see how this integration happens, right? So is that in the ebankIT web banking, or is it mobile banking, and how are the channels that how the clients can, the end users, the financial institution clients and the financial institutions themselves can take value from it. Start with OnBlue. We have OnBlue represented here in the audience. OnBlue is a live engagement co-browsing chatbot collaboration software, and we already have connectors implemented with OnBlue via web and mobile channels. It's already up in the screen. The short demonstration that we made with OnBlue, that you can see on the left-hand side, the user interaction with the, I'm not losing the eyesight here. So the customer interaction with the OnBlue agent on the right-hand side, just saying, hey, I need help with something, just so they just log into the web banking platform, the financial institution platform, just hit the button and say, I need help. So yes, the agent on the other side, the back office here on the right, can easily say, okay, how can I help you? And in this instance, is just easy, share your screen and I'll show you. But if necessary, as Ricardo well put on the presentation previously, it's adding another channel, right? It's not, I don't want to chat, I want a voice. So call me. You can call, or voice call or video call, and I can show you how to make a transaction. So I get closer to my consumer, and that's exactly what we want. We want a closer relationship as a customer, not only speaking as ebankIT, but a customer wants a closer relationship with the. I don't want to go to the branch, but I want to feel that I'm going to the branch. So I have all of that. After all, we can rate the transaction, and then Blue Agent has all the inputs and all of that. So yeah, this is one demonstration. I can move on to the next one. Is MyTech. It's really related to what Pedro said about the onboarding Lego structure. So we already have the ebankIT digital platform, and on top of it, we have the basic structure that we offer, and we can bring to the table our partners that we know that we cannot be better at what they do because they're specializing in a specific field, right? So what we do is just partner with the best in the market. So MyTech is just one example, one of the partners in KYC and ID validation, and that helps to complement our onboarding, account opening process, right? So when we have both a web and mobile channels with MyTech, but when a client goes to the, exactly, it's already showing up here. When I go to my mobile, that's the mobile channel, not the web and banking anymore. But I open an account, I see, okay, I input all my personal information. After that, I need to verify my ID. How can I do this? How can I do this? So MyTech comes, say, okay, show your picture, proof of address, blink blink test, so you're not a photo, you're a person behind it, and of course ID front and back. And after that, it's pretty much you're done. You don't need to go to the branch. You don't need to. It's easy, as Pete mentioned in his lecture yesterday about the commercial and retail banking. It's all interconnected, and we need to provide the same kind of experience. It's the metaverse as well. So to not lose clients, not lose customers, right? Yeah. So moving on, it's credit. Well, it's really well put here, since we had Ricardo talking about its credit a few minutes earlier today. And I don't need to explain, but pretty much it's credit, it's digital lending, credit simulation, all credit-related features. And what we do is already have, this is only a demonstration, right? But it's already embedded in the ebankIT, not ebankIT, but the financial institution platform. On the top bar, you just select calculator, and you can calculate, you make a simulation, but loan amount, payment frequency, rate type, the amount of years you want to take to pay that, go down, you have all the interest, all the payments, all of that. So it's really facilitated the life of the consumer. I want a loan, but I want to have a calculator that do that for me. I don't want to do the math. I don't want to use Excel. I want to go to my bank account, do that, all of that, request a loan, get pre-approved just by a OTP, SMS, token, validation, and I'm approved because I'm already in my bank account. They know who I am. They have all my information, my accounts information, all of that. So it's pretty easy. So it's just one step forward. Again, one of the channel of the omni-channel 2.0 that we heard of today. And it's really makes a difference to the client experience after all. And last but not least, we have Wise. I don't think Wise needs any introduction, but is a international money transfer fintech, and is the most used international money transfer worldwide. We already have a connector for web channel that you can see here in the screen. So in the same way, it's already embedded in the web banking platform. Just go to transferring payments. You want to do international wire, click there, international wire. Put all the information from euro to Canadian, from whatever to reais, and then you make you make the transfer, because you can link your account link your Wise account in your banking platform, or just create an account, a Wise account, if you don't have one. So it's pretty handy, and it's just like to demonstrate how easy and how these partnerships, these marketplace partnerships, make the life of our financial institutions clients easier and more efficient, effortlessly, seamlessly. You're able to provide the experience that we're moving forward with digital transformation and innovation and all of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Perfect. Thank you, Larissa. So yeah, so it just, again, it's always a tough job, for choosing someone, showcase, and I think, at least our friends in Unblue and Scred were happy today that we showcased the integration. And it's actually, there are various range of aspects rolling here. One key aspect is, the ebankIT technology, the platform is extended, like we see in the picture here right now, and the way that you are bringing these new solutions into the whole ecosystem, they are an array of different ways, right? So we can bring ourselves and utilizing the ebankIT Studio to bring that technology into the ecosystem. We can develop our own, as we have the onboarding, the analytics, and the campaign management, for example. We also have our partners, and for example, Scred is an example where they build the UI and the connectors to their business logic using the ebankIT Studio, right? And this is something that we are working on to make more available for all of our partners. So it's a great way, for us to, also to give the power back to this community that we are trying to create within the marketplace. And as I promised, we're trying to keep it short. I see we're 3 minutes early, so let's give those 3 minutes back. I think we can squeeze in a beer within those 3 minutes. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Any follow-up questions, please, come talk to us, and thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.